Hey everybody, welcome back. I got a high protein recipe here today. It's a honey sriracha uh, chicken jerky. It's done either in the oven or the dehydrator. I did it in the oven, but if you have a dehydrator, I'd probably recommend using that instead. But it's a good protein packed, unique taste, and it's easy to cook. And it's healthy for you. So I hope you give it a try. As always, the recipe, the ingredients, and the instructions will be on the comments. I appreciate you watching, and let's get cooking together, and let's go. Here we go, folks. This is a honey sriracha fire chicken jerky, about 5 to 6 servings. We're gonna go with about 1.5 pounds chicken breast strips. This is 1.55 pounds. And then we're gonna go with 3 tablespoons of honey. Then we're gonna go with 2.5 tablespoons of sriracha. I might go a little bit extra on that. 3 tablespoons of the soy sauce. Then we're gonna do the garlic powder. And then we're gonna do the onion powder, 1 teaspoon. All right. And then 1/2 teaspoon of the smoked paprika, 1/2 teaspoon of the black pepper, 1/2 tablespoon of the apple cider vinegar, and then optional 1/2 teaspoon of the red peppers. All right, we're gonna go ahead and mix the ingredients in the bowl. Then I'm gonna put the chicken in the Ziploc bag. Then we're gonna mix it all together. Then we're gonna let it marinate. It says for a minimum 2 hours, preferably 8 to 12 hours for best flavor. All right, folks, and then there's the dehydrator method. I don't have a dehydrator, so I'm gonna do the oven method, which is gonna preheat the oven at 170 to 200, lowest temperature possible, and then we're gonna place on a wire rack on a sheet, arrange them, and bake them to 3 to 4 hours, flipping halfway through. Check the texture. All right, folks. Let's get going on this one. It's gonna be a good one. All right, let's spend a little bit of time on getting all of the ingredients mixed up together. And for the marinade, we're gonna start off with 3 tablespoons of the honey. I like to use the Florida honey, as I'm from Florida, and I think it's good for helping with allergies. And then I'm gonna put a little bit extra in there just in case I miss some. All right, so that's there. Getting a little bit low on my Florida honey, but that's okay. I'll get some more. Let's do 2.5 tablespoons of the sriracha sauce. Let's get that shaken up. Oh, the sriracha sauce. Never had this really before I started cooking on my own. So this is a relatively new ingredient for me. That's 2 tablespoons. I'm gonna do a full 3 for the sriracha sauce. All right, and then we're gonna do 3 tablespoons of the soy sauce. One, 2, and 3. All right. Now we're gonna go ahead and do the 1 teaspoon of the garlic powder. Here's my garlic powder. Mix that in there. Then we're gonna do the teaspoon of the onion powder. Oh, onion powder right over here. There you go, beautiful onion powder. 1 teaspoon. All right, and then we're going to do the 1/2 teaspoon of the sriracha sauce. Or no, I'm sorry, smoked paprika. All right. And then we're gonna do 1/2 teaspoon. I'll probably do a little bit more of the black pepper. I love the black pepper. It's in many of my ingredients. And then 1/2 tablespoon of the apple cider. There we go. 1/2 tablespoon. Is it a teaspoon or tablespoon? Tablespoon. 1/2 tablespoon. All right. And then optional, about 1.5 teaspoons of the red crushed peppers. This is like the red crushed peppers you put on your pizza at the pizzeria. Got some good memories of that. Going to pizzerias when I was little. Now we're gonna go ahead and get this all stirred up nicely. Let me give that a taste. Oh, it's spicy. Unique taste to it. Oh. Definitely taste the smokiness, the sweetness of the honey, and the hot sriracha sauce and the red peppers. My goodness gracious. A little bit of kick to it, which is good. Alright, gonna mix that all together. Like I said, a minimum of 2 hours, up to 8 hours marinating. A little bit longer, a little bit better. Alright folks, be back. You're gonna see this all ready to go on the rack. So it can be cooked on a low temperature. Let's go, folks. Alright folks, here we go. We got the chicken ready to go. I got it at 170. We're gonna do it for 2 hours and then we're gonna flip it over. Alright. So let's be careful. This is the hot oven. And this is where the magic happens. Let's go. Nice, low and slow. Let's get this jerky going. Let's go. Here we go, guys. Got it done. You can see the chicken here. In the beginning, I think I really need a dehydrator. I'm gonna really get the jerky, but it is good. Very spicy, which is good. I already took a little bit of bite, so you can see the inside of it there. That's a pepper right there. I think it's going to be a great afternoon snack. Protein, and it's good. You know, sure beats eating junk at work or school. So, appreciate you watching. As always, the recipe, the ingredients, and the instructions will be in the comments. And as always, I really appreciate you being here. Thank you very, very much. And always, believe in yourself, keep cooking, and let's go.